Hi there, readers. It's Miss A here. It's so great to see you. How are you today? Are you ready to talk more about your opinion? What is an opinion? That's right. It's what you think about something. And the important part of an opinion is that you support it. Show me supporting it. Oh, yeah. Support it with reasons that are clear and grab that magnifying glass. Evidence that comes straight from your text. So today we're going to build on what we talked about yesterday, and you get to share your opinion about an author that you like. So come along, here we go. Here's our target. Grab your arrow from your quiver so we can read it together. 1, 2, 3. I can form an opinion about an author and state reasons for my opinion. Psh. Nicely done, reader. Here's some examples on your screen. Mo Willems is my favorite author because I have one of his books right here. I love Jan Brett books because Patricia Polacco writes engaging books because they're about her childhood. It could even sound like you don't like something. I don't like J.K. Rowling books because I enjoy Tomie dePaula books because. So after that because, you will give your reasons why you feel the way you feel. Let's try it with some books that we've recently read together. What do you notice about these 3 books? We have recently read all of these. What do you notice? That's right. They're all nonfiction, and I even heard one of you say they're all written by Seymour Simon. If you look closely, you can see the author's name on every single text. Sometimes they're right below the title, and sometimes they're in different places. So all 3 of these books are written by the same author, Seymour Simon. In my opinion, the Seymour Simon books are fantastic because the photographs in these nonfiction texts are unreal, and they are chock full of information that I never knew until I had the chance to read them. What do you think about Seymour Simon books? Just whisper to yourself exactly the same sentence starter you heard Miss A use down here at the bottom. In your opinion, what do you think of Seymour Simon texts and why? Give it a try, reader. Nice work. How about these texts? We've recently read these as well. What is your opinion about these Tomie dePaula texts? Now, Tomie dePaula is an author who has also written other books, like Strike a Nona. But if I just think about Bill and Pete, in my opinion, Tomie dePaula's Bill and Pete books are really entertaining because I love how Bill and Pete take good care of each other, and I really love how simple he keeps his illustrations. It just makes it different than every other text I've ever read. What's your opinion about Tomie dePaula's Bill and Pete books? Let's hear it. I'm listening. Oh, okay. We had a few different opinions. Is that okay, readers, if our opinions are different? Absolutely, it's okay. That's what makes each of us unique and special. And did you know that being aware of the books you like, the series you like, and the authors you enjoy helps you to find more books that you will continue to enjoy reading? That's why it's important to take the time to notice. So today, here's what you're going to do, reader. During your read to self time, you are going to find a stack of books that you love. Try and find a couple from the same author. And I'm going to give you a few examples here in just a minute. After you read those books today, I want you to write about your opinion and then share it with your teacher on Seesaw. When you share, you could use the sentence starters that you see right here above my head. Today when I read Mo Willems' Elephant and Piggy books, I realized I had an opinion. In my opinion, these are entertaining books that are great for kiddos who are just beginning to take off as readers. And I think they're entertaining and a good fit for kids who are taking off as readers because the pages are kept very simple, so you can focus on the words. And they're entertaining because Elephant and Piggy always do funny things like driving an umbrella. Now, readers, I gave you my opinion and I gave you very specific reasons, even with a specific picture from the text to support my thinking. So I'm going to give you a couple more examples before you head off on your own to give it a try. Okay, readers, I just shared my opinion of this author's work for the Elephant and Piggy series. So remember, we're focusing on the author. This author I also know because I enjoy his books. I would enjoy some other ones that have pigeon in it. Maybe you've read those before too. Here's a few more examples. I really enjoy reading books written by the author Roald Dahl because he's really creative and silly. I've read Matilda, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, James and the Giant Peach, and in every single one, oh, I just remembered the BFG even. In every single one, he has made up words and he just writes in a way that keeps me interested. It paints a picture in my head. Instead of using words like said, he says things like, well, a witty limerick is very hard to write, she added. So he's a very, very juicy word choice author. That's why I enjoy reading Roald Dahl books. Another author I really enjoy is Robert Munsch. His books aren't as popular as some of the other ones I'm sharing today, so maybe you've never heard of him. But Robert Munsch also has a lot of humor in his books. You can tell by his illustrations that are often written by his friend Michael Marchenko. But I really enjoy these because there's humor in the illustrations, and he often does a lot of things like repeating lines over and over and over, and it really adds a lot of humor and predictability to his books. So that's why I enjoy Robert Munsch books. Now, I wanted to add a nonfiction series in here. This isn't by the same author, but it's the same publisher, the National Geographic Kids series. So I think it's also important to notice if you enjoy a certain type of book, a genre, a series, a length of book. So this is a nonfiction series by National Geographic Kids that I really enjoy. And you'll notice it actually has different authors. This one is Melissa Stewart, and this one's Avery Elizabeth Hurt. But I think it's important to notice sometimes we can continue to choose Good Fit books because we like the author, but sometimes we might like a series or something that makes it similar in a different way. And the reason I enjoy these books is because they have all the nonfiction features we've learned, like fun facts, beautiful photographs, headings, beautiful, amazing pictures, unique nonfiction features, and they really engage me. It's easy for me to read. I don't get confused and overwhelmed. It has just the right amount of information, and it always seems to be accurate and things that I had never read before. So keep in mind that you can enjoy nonfiction series as well. Now, I love Patricia Polacco as an author because I love that she took every single one of these amazing stories from her childhood and she turned them into published texts. However, they're not always my favorite first choice because they can be really long. So that's my honest opinion about Patricia Polacco books. And the last author I wanted to share with you is going to be really fun to read coming up here this month. I love reading Jan Brett books, and she has a lot of holiday books, and she has a lot of winter books. The reason I love Jan Brett books is because they are beautiful. Every single book has these amazing borders, and there's so much happening in the borders. A lot of times it gives you clues about something else that's happening in the story somewhere else at the exact same time. Or it gives you tips about what might be coming up next in the story. So I love, love, love Jan Brett books because I can just spend so much time reading them, but also noticing a whole nother story happening in the borders. They're really unique for that reason. So readers, I just gave you a ton of examples that could really help you with your work today. Today, in your Literacy Resource Octopus Pack, I want you to flip to the very back where you see this target. I can write about my reading. You are going to do two things. You are going to write exactly an opinion like Miss A shared about an author and why you think what you think. After you write that opinion, you are going to take a picture in the green Add Response button right next to this video. Make sure you click that green Add Response button for today's mini lesson. You're going to take a picture of your work so your teacher can see your opinion. Here's a reminder of the sentence starters that you could possibly use to help you in your writing today. Today, when I read 3 Jan Brett books, I realized I had an opinion. In my opinion, her books are beautiful and engaging because they have so much detail, and there's kind of 2 stories happening at once. Remember, readers, write about it in your literacy pack. Take a picture with your green Add Response button, and then record a voice caption reading exactly what your opinion is. You've got this, readers. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.